I'm Jennifer, Angel. How you doing, Gemini? This is my report for you for eclipse week for August the 7th. So this is a lunar eclipse, so it's the eclipse month actually. So we have the solar eclipse on the 21st and the lunar eclipse this week on the 7th. So and it's happening in your 3rd and 9th houses. So the sun is in your 3rd house. Now, this is a area where you're very comfortable with because you rule the 3rd house on the zodiac. So it's all about communication, education, creativity, commerce. So we have the sun here. So for there to be a lunar eclipse, it's like a full moon where the sun and the moon are opposite. So the sun is in this area. So the moon with the lunar eclipse is actually in the opposite area, which is your solar 9th house. So, and the 9th house is great for publishing, international, brings in law as well, and just delving into a level of knowledge that's something, a plan or a goal, that a vision that is bigger than yourself. Okay, so this is a great time to really get in touch with what is your grand plan, because right now your grand plan can come together for you, but first of all you have to know what that is and put your intention out. Now, I always like to put my intention out just before the moon is full. So this is going to be on Monday. I did look up those dates in the eclipse report, and I've only got the date. I've only got the times rather. I've only got the times for USA. So it's going to be 2:11 in Eastern Time and 11:11, which is pretty special because that's really 11:11, all those ones. That's the number of angels. So it's and that's in the Pacific time. So you'll have to work that out around the world, but it's really a very special eclipse, this one. I mean, they all are, I know, but this one has so much else going on around the same time, because in this area of communication and creativity, education, there's a lot of learning and gathering information. It's great for writing, great for production, or any creative area that you might be in, like film industry, for instance. It's great for getting all this together, and things can be happening behind the scenes, and don't worry if they're not happening exactly as you imagine them to, because sometimes when that happens it can feel like, oh no, it's going off on a little tangent, but actually what's happening is things are happening and falling into place behind the scenes that can make it even better than what it is. So try not to judge or prejudge of what's actually happening during this time, because don't forget, we're leading up to the solar eclipse, which will push everything sort of forward in the right direction. Okay, that's a theory, so let's stick with that. Now, also in this area of communication, creativity, the sun is conjunct with Mars. The exact degree of the conjunction is past, but it's still about 4 degrees apart. Okay, and so for the influence of the conjunction, which when 2 planets are, the same degree together, generally in the same sign, is about 8 to 10 degrees. So it's still, and Mars and the sun together is pretty sort of heavy-duty energy. It's intense. It's like it pushes things forward. Mars is like the trigger that makes things happen. Venus is in your area of money. This is also in your area of self-worth. Okay, so and Venus has 2 connections this week. One is with Mercury, and that's about around midweek, and the other one, and that's a sextile, so it's opportunities coming through, and those opportunities seem to be around your home, your family, and your domestic environment. The other interaction is with Neptune, and this is in your career zone. So Neptune and Venus together, and for you in your career and your money zone. Okay, so this is like inspirational, like you can really get inspired about things, and the more inspired and the more passion that you have about your life and what's going on in your life, then that intensifies your attraction power. All right, so it's that intense feeling. So first of all, you need to know what you want, get a plan together, get like a grand plan together and get excited about it. All right, that's how you can attract it to you. Now the sun also has midweek has an interaction, a sextile, so it's an opportunity interaction with Jupiter. Now Jupiter is the planet of abundance and expansion, known as the lucky planet. This is in your area of connections. It's also in an area where love affairs can start. Okay, so it's not all about creativity and, getting things organized on a career level. There's also love there. So you have to be open to attract love into your life, though. Okay, so keep that in mind. All right, so the pack that I've selected this week is Sonia Coquette's Oracle cards. The answer is simple. So much intense energy, I thought I'd sort of keep it simple. And the card I've selected for you, Gemini, is Speak with Love. Okay, so there it is there. So, and to speak with love is really to see the good in other people as well as yourself. Okay, because there's a lot going on in that communication area. And to hold your judgments, and not that you are a highly judgmental person anyway, but to speak with love is to speak your truth as well. Okay, so it's not just about other people, it's about how you speak to yourself. All right, okay, so love and luck to you, and we'll see you next week. If you'd like to know how the eclipses are going to affect you personally in your chart, go to jenniferangel.com. You can book a session with me there, and please subscribe to my newsletter if you haven't already. Thanks. Bye.